Crimson Bride, Final Chapter. Peace in Death. Mick was arrested and charged with multiple murders. He pleaded and pleaded his innocence, but no one listened. Not even his public defender bought his story, and he was paid by the state to do so. Weeks went by, as Mick sat in his cell, all alone. He might as well have been in solitary confinement. There was nothing but the screams of fellow inmates to keep him company, and crudely written graffiti on the walls from previous occupants to keep him entertained. Gone were the nights of the late crappy B-rated movies. Hell, a 3-day-old takeout that Mold had decided to set up a colony on was preferable to the slop they fed him in the pen. His reconnected love? Dead. His co-host? Dead. All his ambitions of fame and fortune? Dead. Mick was never a good man. He knew that. He accepted that. That was his way of coping with the people he came across in his life. The thing he could not live with, however, was the fact that the town, the country, the world even, only saw him as a delusional monster, a depraved deviant, a butcher who lost his mind and killed his colleague and former lover in a psychotic, murderous rampage. They even blamed him for the unfortunate deaths of Mr. Jenkins and Mrs. Smith. When Mick did find the ever-elusive sleep, he curled up in a ball, sweating excessively. Then the whispers came. She would not leave him alone. She, over time, became a bane on his already troubled soul. "You did it, you got them killed," she laughed manically, creeping into the cracks of his fractured mind. In his confinement, Mick could be heard laughing and talking to himself, screaming in the middle of the night, only to be put in his place when the guards came to help him get back to sleep. This went on for almost the first year of his 95-year sentence. He would often keep himself to his cell, muttering to seemingly no one at mealtimes. He became thinner and paler. His routine was wake, eat, sleep, scream, repeat. The nightly battles for his mind and soul with the Crimson Bride was a cycle and a reality he could not bear much longer. One morning, when the guards came to do their daily head count, they were shocked to discover Mick's lifeless body on the cell floor, flooded with blood that had drained from his skull. His head was cracked wide open from where he had continually hammered it against the cold, hard, stone cell wall. More disturbing, however, were his final words he had carved on the cell walls, inked in blood which he had drew by cutting into his own arms with his tattered fingernails. The Crimson Bride was here. In pursuing her, I've lost everything. I cannot take the torment any more. She has taken my mind, but she will not have my soul. No one believed his ramblings. Yet, some people who drive past Harrow Hall claim to see a woman in a blood-stained wedding dress wandering the ruins from time to time.